with what has happened at the moment with Carpenter and the steps, in particular with the letters. There's a lot of updates with the letters. We have sent the letters to Shanna there, and so obviously the lower house, the Oactus. We have sent all 60 letters to them. They're in the post as we speak, on the way to Let's the House tomorrow. So hopefully they'll be there tomorrow. Hopefully we maybe get a response throughout the week. Maybe there's some please God we can. Hopefully they can. And then obviously the door ones will take an extra because obviously we're putting the stamp on them. And we're writing the names in the envelopes, which takes a good while, let's be honest, to spell it right and to put the names in the envelopes. And then tomorrow we're sending off the letters. We have the postal stamps and the express post. They send them to New Zealand, they send them to Australia, they send to the United States. So that's happening tomorrow, so big things happening tomorrow. So we have 12 of them sending off the foreign leaders. So hopefully that'll go all well, because again it's something at the postal orders and all that. So hopefully we have them off by Thursday, and hopefully we have the TDs off by Friday. Send them off by Friday. Again, there's 150 of them. So we're near. We have a good few done already. We have 120 done. So we're near done. And 160. So as you can see here, we're nearly there. When it comes to the TDs, it just takes a while because obviously 150, and again you're on your own doing it. It takes a good bit of time. It does take a good bit of time. So all in all, and writing the letters and putting them into envelopes, and this has probably taken over 100 hours. Like from writing them again, writing them took it was nearly 70 hours for the TD senators, and the ones foreign leaders. So that's about 100 hours was spent on that alone, which is insane. Let's be fair. Never in the course of human history has letters been written like that. So I think the last time we checked was 100,000. Yeah, your name is down, and we have your name down for Kahoot. Don't worry about that. We have your name down. You know the time we put it up in the community tab there. So it'll be 11 to 1 on the 24th of September. So basically it's a Saturday. It's basically in 2 weeks' time. Basically, we only have 19 days to Cabin Day. But we do have your name down. We have your name ready and round to go. For that, so don't worry about that. We have that ready. So yeah, we have all that set up. Again, we have decided the date. We decided not the date. Sorry, we decided the time for Captain the Kahoot bit of it. And obviously it's from 11 to 1, so probably will take a good 2 hours. So hopefully that works out. You want the video? Is that what you're asking? The video. I sent you the video. It's not exactly the one you'll be getting, but it just basically shows you the basics of Kahoot. Just make sure you put that down, Aaron, that it's on the 24th, 11 to 1. That's when it's, yeah, just give me a second. So that's when it is. Just make sure you be there, because especially because you're taking part, so make sure you be there. We will be live on YouTube at the same time, so make sure you will be there. Kahoot. Yeah, your name's down together too. Your name's down, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about it anyway. We have everybody's name down, they should be down. So don't worry about that, we have your names. No fear whatsoever. We have it for you. On the 20th, just to say to good man Aaron, yeah. So just to say on the 20th,
gamified response.
Sorry, on the 20th, we probably will get in touch with everybody who's taking part. Just to kind of, the only thing we probably will need is just a way of contacting you if something goes wrong or something like that, just as a precaution. So on the 20th, we basically just double check. So if anybody that's taking part, like Yas or Aaron, can you come in on the 20th just to make sure that you're doing nothing on Saturday? If something changes or something like that, just let us know on the 20th to just still taking part. Just so we know. Here's the video, Aaron, anyway. It's 5 minutes long. It just explains the basics. It's not, maybe it's not too good, but it's about 5 minutes long. It won't take long. So just basically tells you how to play, how to walk it.
First, Kahoot is a game.
So it explains a good bit. So there it is there. And anybody that anybody here who wants to join, we have Gaz and we have Aaron. If anybody else here wants to join, you can join. And you just have to let me know. But yeah, you know the time, Gaz. Again, the time is from a. How long was the quiz? It probably will be 2 hours, Shawnee. I'm not gonna lie to you. Give or take. Yeah, I have you on Twitter. Yeah, that's okay. As long as I have you in a way of contacting you if something goes wrong, or if you're not there, or something, if your internet goes out or something like, just so I know what's happening. Just click on it. Just click. Go over the link and click on it. But that's okay, guys. I know I have your 11 to 1. Yeah. So I do think it would take 2 hours to be told because there's 50 questions, but there will be only about 40 seconds long. So again, it depends how quickly we can get everybody in, and everybody ready to go. And so I said, so hopefully, Johnny, hopefully we'll be done an hour and 30 minutes. It could be. It could be. I can't say for definite. We never know what could happen. Something could go wrong. Or please God, it doesn't go wrong. But hopefully it doesn't. I'd be very upset now if something goes wrong. After all the time that's been spent on it, and the amount of money that's been spent on it. But hopefully all goes well. Because again, Davy's in charge of this, so I'm hopeless. Like I tried to learn a bit of Kahoot, like how to make the Kahoot now. That Davy done all that. So Davy's the man behind the wire. In other words. What am I looking for you? So you have the video on, yes. So you just click on show in your mobile. I can't show it because it's copyrighted, so I can't show it. I was just looking into YouTube. Just look up on YouTube how Kahoot. Just put in Kahoot how to play. Just tap that into the YouTube search bar because I can't play it. It's copyrighted. So if just type that into the YouTube search and go and do that, or even to Google too, you can do that. So yeah, just to say again, the letters for the Shannon are in the post as we speak. They're going to Let's house in the morning. So the Shannon ones are gone. So we should get responses hopefully throughout the week, or maybe next week, the beginning of next week. We would. You do be participating? No, I'm not participating. I'm overseeing it. I'm an overseer. So yeah, and then obviously we have other people involved too helping us out. I'm not participating in it. That would be Vince coming out if I participated in it. But I'd be there commentating and things like that. So yeah. But yeah. So you know the time, Shawnee, too. It's your name is down to 11 to 1. So between them times, so we start at 11, hopefully on the dot. Hopefully we have everybody in. And be able to guacamole. Again, it might be just to say to anybody who is joining, if you do come for second at all, or even the random prize, right? It might take a day or two for just to get around to doing it because there'll be a lot going on. So it might be the next day we send you the money if you come for second or third. And obviously the work out a way of trying to send it to you too, which is probably going to take time. So just bear with us if you do win or if you come second, if you get the random prize. Just walk with us, walk with us. It won't be on capital, maybe probably the day after, because it will be very tiring. That's for that. So we work with you to get it done as quick as possible. Because it depends too. If we get hundreds of letters back from the TDs and senators, it's going to be overwhelming. We literally won't be able to cope. Like that's the thing. If 50 of them arrive, we won't be able to cope with, because then I want to read all them out here, and it's going to take 9 years for me to read them all out. So hopefully some of them do write back, because again they're all gone for the Shannon. All 60 of them are gone for the Shannon today, and they'll be there probably in the morning. The ones for the door are just being finished up now at the moment. What I mean by that, just being put into the envelopes. The ones for foreign leaders are ready to go. I just need to get the postal orders and the express post deliveries. Do you have to sign up to play? No, you do not have to sign up to play. We give you a pin on the day to enter the game. And that should be it. That really should be it. You have a pin, and that's you get in basically. You don't have to sign up. No, you shouldn't have to. Because we tested that, we done random tests. We got 2 people to test it out for us, and we paid them to do it, and they done it. It only took them an hour and 30 minutes to do it, though, so give or take. It was an hour and 25 or something we timed it. So we got 2 people to test it out, and it was an hour and 25. And they didn't have. We give them the game pin, and basically they were able to get in. They created the username, and it basically worked itself out. So it worked for the test ones, but it will work for the weird one. That's the problem, because we did test that. We paid the 2 people to test it out too. So hopefully it works. But that was a few weeks ago we tested that. But it should have, because we did go through it all and we looked through it all. Yes, I hold that. Yeah. So yeah. So anything else related to anything? I just wanted to briefly touch on the letters to the Shannon and all that. I'll be going in a second. Get other things sorted. So hopefully the plan is to get the ones with the doll off this week. Again, 160 is a good bit of envelopes to write on. Write the name, the address. It takes a good bit of time. I'm not going to lie to you. So yeah. But hopefully from the Shannon, hopefully it'll be there tomorrow. First of all, hopefully it doesn't take a day or two. Though hopefully it won't be toasted. It probably will be tomorrow. Yeah, I know what the video is on, but hopefully it'll be there in the morning. It probably won't get to them until probably Wednesday. Like they're still on the holidays. That's something. But I'm assuming the secretaries will be still working and things like that. They can send it to them. Hopefully so. Like I've asked a few of them some questions. You know, like in some things. I haven't asked all of them. Some of them I didn't bother to ask them questions with that. Like Normal Foley, let's be fair now. Normal Foley's not going to write back. Let's be fair. Normal Foley is not going to write back. She does not give a shit about anybody. Like, let's be fair. Out of the whole people, Normal Foley's not going to. Hello, Fisherman. Or Paul Kyo. He's not. He hates me, so he's not going to write back to me. But you know, I asked the Healy Ways, for example. And I asked the Healyways some questions. We see what they say. We see what the two Healyways. We ask them questions, so we see what they say and ask about it. And in every letter we asked what did they think about Calvin and what's the experience with Calvin. Basically, we asked them. So then we did ask them all questions. So what did they say? That's the question. How are you all going to say that? So it wasn't Calvin. But you will like take for example Catherine Connolly too. We asked her a few questions. Subsequent to the cabinet thing, we asked a few other TDs and ministers a few questions, even though I was tempted to ask some of them even more questions. But they wouldn't respond. If I was that ignorant, they wouldn't respond to me. So I tried to be nice to them, which is hard. But hopefully, Sean, now, because it was a lot of work now. It's over 100 hours of this. Like, it took me about 70 hours or so to write all these letters. Again, it's over 200 letters, which I had to painstakingly write hand by hand. And some of them I had to restart, some of them I had to do again, etc., etc. Because then the foreign leaders too, and the ones for the Shannon, you know, going through it. Like, before I put them into the envelope, I have to go through them to make sure there's no mistake, so they can make out. So it's absolute pain and stuff. So, you know, it's pain and suffering. That's basically it. Especially with somebody with dyslexia, it's absolute pain and suffering at the highest level. We already said you like this, Gavin. We already said you like this. So we can't send another one in there. Excuse me, sorry. What was I going to say? But yeah, any other questions, Charlie? Sorry, I might have went on for about an hour. Yeah, I can't send you another one now. I have to be honest with you. I can't send it. We don't have the resources to be doing it at the moment. So yeah, any other questions relating to that? I'm going in a second or two. Just wanted to pop on to say that. So what's happened with the Shannon? So the ones for the world leaders be off too. So it'll be posted tomorrow. We get the posted orders and all that sort of thing. This is going to take time. No, not bad at all. What am I doing at the moment? I was going to look up something. Where am I? Where's a piece of paper there for a second? I think they just look up something. Spelling that well. But so far so good. Let's see. No, we're not in the competition. This. Oh. Who's that? We'll go with half an hour because I have a few other things need to get done. Let's see. Need to give orders to Davey. Oh, it's a long story. I've explained it before. Long story. Need to just give orders. 1 second. Yeah, I'm still having time. Sorry for that. But yeah, any other questions about Cavendale into that? Anybody? If anybody wants to join on, anybody have any questions? In my old Australian home. Don't know why that came into my head there for a second, but and the Australian home. With the blues on the one, sing to hello. Our questions done always is everyone different topic. Which are you talking about the letters? Are you asking for the letters? Are the questions done already? Is every round different topic? Oh, the questions are done. The questions are done years in advance now. They're done since the summer. Yeah, the questions are done. What do you guys have? Different topics. Yeah, so there'll be one about politics. There might be one about sports. So it'd be switched up basically. We tried to cover as much of a range of topics as possible. So there might be 2 politics. There might be 5 sports. There'd be a range of stuff. There'd be some just common facts, some maybe not known facts. But again, you have a 4-in-1 chance of being right because there's 4 answers, there's 4 questions, there's 4 answers, but one's right, and there might be 1 or 2 true or false. Basically, asking is this true or is this false, and you have about 40 seconds to take some. And I do just say to people, the true the best. Don't be using the phone or anything like that. Do your best. And there'll be some, maybe 1 or 2 of them might be pictures. What's this picture of? Is there a number 40 round? Yes, and whoever wins gets a date with number 40. How about that? I've already put it. Have I ever watched that James Bond? I have, yeah. The Price is Right. No, I don't think I ever watched that. But I've definitely seen James Bond a few times. Shawnee be all out to win that now. He'd be all out. He what's the get on that date with number 4 now? He'd be that. He's desperate, you know. He's desperate to get number 1 now for that. Imagine if it was everybody would just leaving at the moment. Everybody be like, hell no, I'm not going to come first to that position. Imagine such a prize, but imagine a date with number 4 if you came first. Imagine that, like, honest to God. That's a favourite quiz. It used to be Bullseye. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Bullseye was a good like was the doubts kind of thing too, and there was questions and things like that. It was good fun. I don't know. You probably were expecting me to say the chase or something like that, but Silent Bullseye was kind of like a quiz show too. No, I never watched that. Anyway, we'll be going in 5 minutes anyway. Just a quick pop on stream just to say. So hopefully maybe we might get responses maybe from Thursday on from the Senate. So it'd be nice to see what some of the senators say. Like hopefully they do. Some of them do write back because again I worked 60 of them out. Yeah, the very least they can do is respond. So, but I will let people know when we get the TDs ones off. People can tell the open TDs with them mind replying to me. If they don't reply to me. Mrs. Banswell is a good one. It's a good laugh. I haven't watched in a long time, but they haven't been set yet, the TDs. Who's this now? Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? Mr. Bean, yeah, it's good fun too. And my wild Australian home. In Holland, try. Welcome to Captain. Oh no, I never watched football. Usually when I was younger, I used to watch a good bit of it. Not really nowadays. My old Australian home. Oh yeah, Liz Truss is new British Prime Minister. Who could have told that? In my wild Australian home. Actually, I have a few more minutes to bone, yeah. Stay have a few more minutes. You have a football team. I don't really have a football team, but I wait for another few minutes and I'm not cool yet. I fell into one of fire. Yeah, it's good. It's good fun actually. Johnny Cash, the Ring of Fire. Yeah. Yeah, but if there's any other questions relating to carpentry, please let me know. Poker game. Who's watching poker? Just got that recommended to me on YouTube for some reason. Who knows? Let me see. Oh yeah, children saw it. I love the shape of you. In my wild Australian home. One sec. No, I don't think I went through Ashburn. I think one stage. I didn't. I didn't stay. I didn't. I didn't stop in it. I think I went through it on the bus once when I was going to Dublin. I think. Whoa, out the hell. We got the blues on the run. Sing. Hello, Vicky. How you doing? How is things? How are you? Hope all is well. Hope you're having a good. What day is today? Monday. I was going to say Tuesday. Lucky I stopped myself. Tuesday's tomorrow. Getting confused. Old age. So sometimes you forget what day of the week is. Like it's actually hard to remember sometimes what day of the week is. Because the days just fly. Like it literally flies the days. Never. Time waits for no one, as they say. But anyway. Like when I was at school, I used to remember what day of the week, what day it was, because you always hated the class. I always hated maths or something like that, and you knew what day maths was on, and you'd be like, "Oh no," that's the but just dread. On the bus, you mean? Now also, give or take, with all the stops and things. Oh, and the car too, probably just take about an hour to get to Dublin City, like O'Connell Street in Dublin City. Take about an hour. It wouldn't be that long, depending on traffic too. That bridge in Virginia there in County Cavan, it's atrocious. The traffic. It's atrocious. Yeah, give or take an hour or so. Give or take. Anyway, we'll go in a few minutes time. Oh, wait, no, it's just the same. Social level for security card. Oh, that's good. Very good. Very fancy. Very good. Best of luck with it, Vicky. Surprised that you are here, Davey. Have that. It's the surprise that you're here. That you're with us in spirit. That you're here to stay. All the West. Also, it was throwing you a surprise birthday party. How was that? Yeah, there's comparison for first and second place, yeah. Online, yeah. I don't get you, Piggy, but it seems cool, but. What is this song? So yeah, I said we go in a second now because I have actually go now. In a second or two, a few things you got to sort. I kind of went through it before, Alan, but it's basically long. So I've said it many times before. Just really, sorry, people ask me hundreds and one question here. But somebody asked me something here too. So just respond to this too. YouTube. Whaley, how do you spell bloody Whaley? Whaley, it's sorry. Everybody's messaging me. That's it. But yeah, it's just basically for first place it's 400, for second place it's 200, and for third place it's 100. And then there's a random prize for someone in the chat. Hopefully all going well. BTW, okay, by the way. I would never have known that. Very good game. Davey spots it by these people now. He spots it. He's been infiltrated. We must annihilate him. He's been sold off to the Chinese. I always knew this day would come. I knew he'd be up to some kind of shenanigans, Davey. We always seen it. We all seen it coming. We all knew he was a communist infiltrator. He was working with the People's Republic of China. Could be wrong, Davey. He's working with Winnie the Pooh. No, but there definitely was, Alan. There definitely was, because I went out and bought them, so there definitely was money in them. Okay, Kuwait, I'm like interviewed and I can't be Kuwait destroyed. Sounds like a threat. No, but definitely was, because I went out and bought them. I don't have the receipts for them, but I had them at the time. Because I wouldn't have said them if they didn't have money in them. And we go in the second because I have to actually go in the second now. 100% charged. Very good. There we are. Roll up the barrel. We got the blues on the one. No, but it definitely was out. It definitely was. I say that for a fact. Because I did go out and buy it, and I went to the shop and bought it. I think you must have just sent it into the wrong shop or something. I don't know. I couldn't do anything because that's a good while ago, so I can't do anything now about it. Ooh, I got what's that? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So any closing comment, Davey, about your communist infiltration? How is it working out for you? I always knew Norman Foley would send somebody to spy on me. Sing to whoever. You are very, very mean. What a pity. feels mean. You're mean. You're mean. You're mean. You're mean fella. I've seen Xi Jinping is the man to be talking. He's the man to be talking. He talks slow. And I just ask him about Winnie the Pooh and he'll be fine. I heard Winnie the Pooh is very popular with him. So they say. That's how you know Chinese agents. You just say, oh, Winnie the Pooh. Good fun. Endless times. Anyway, here I'm going to tip on for tonight because there's a few things I need to do. I talk to you in a second if you have to message you about something. That's okay. So it doesn't take 2 seconds. So good night and take care everyone and goodbye. I talk to you again. Thank you.